Welcome back to our three-part series covering the preparations for the AP exams for 2020. Our last video covered the AP 2020 exam demo, which was a significantly longer video just because it was necessary to show you all the things that are available in that test demo and explain aspects of the technology you're going to be using. If you haven't watched that yet, I highly encourage you to watch it and go through the demo yourself as soon as possible, because as of next week, we're testing. The next thing we're going to look at is make sure you have what you need for the testing date. There's a checklist that's provided by the College Board for taking your AP exams, and it is advised by the College Board and exceptionally by EMS that all students have a printed copy of this document in front of them at testing time. There is a possibility of having an electronic option up. Let's say you have a tablet and a computer, you'd have it pulled up on a tablet and then have the computer there next to you, but you want easy visibility of this checklist as you go through it. To get access to the checklist, all you have to do is open it, and it'll provide you with the information needed. It has a downloadable, printable version here, and this is what it looks like. Write your 8-character APID. This is going to be on your e-ticket that's going to be sent to you 2 days before each test. Write the name of your exam you're taking. Write the time that it actually starts. Remember, the times are in Eastern, which means 1 hour earlier for us. Make certain you have the date, the time that you're able to check in for the exam, as it says. You can get there up to 30 minutes before your exam starts. I highly encourage you doing that. Always, if you can get ahead of the curve, get ahead of the curve and be ready for it. And then the time the exam itself starts. Now, are you ready to test? Each one of these things goes through the process of being prepped to test. One thing I highly encourage you to do the night before your AP exam is to restart your system and allow any updates to take place that need to do so. If you don't do the updates in advance, what's going to happen is it may cause the computer to do a restart in the middle of the test, which would be absolutely catastrophic. So update the night before. That includes any updates for your browser, your entire system. Make certain it's ready to go. This gives you all the information that you need to go through to prep yourself and be ready with the exam data that you need the day before the exam. Fill this thing out, this upper part, and go through this in advance. Then during the exam, it talks about how to go through the process of working on the work and what you need to do. Much of this covered during the discussion of the demo. One thing I'd like to point out real quickly is, again, it covers the fact if you don't submit a response in the window provided, they're not scoring it as anything other than a 0. As we get down here, we've got AP World Languages and other areas that are going to require the use of an app within the Apple Store or the Google Play Store to be able to record student spoken words. Make certain that those things are where they need to be in order to allow for full access to the app to be able to test on testing day. And then it just ends at that point, and it covers everything you need to know for taking the test. Again, print out a copy of this for each exam. And if you can only print one because of a lack of printer access, it's fine. This information will be the same for all exams. This would change, so you could just cross it out, and you can adjust this as needed. The points are still the same on each test you're taking, with just the slight extra steps and all for people taking the world language and culture exams. This page is very important. It contains the necessary information to be able to be successful in the exam, and it is necessary for students to have access to it on testing day. And a reminder that you should have already received an email from the College Board containing your ability to check in that you're going to take your AP exam to confirm it. If you've gotten no emails from the College Board at this time, because that email also included your testing time for each one of the exams they sent the confirmation for, if you haven't gotten that, then that means that the email address that's on file with the College Board probably isn't the email address that you personally have, and we've got to make certain that those setups are correct so that you can get your scores and you can get the emailed e-ticket that you need to be able to take the test in the first place. If there is an issue with that, please contact your teacher, contact the college career and readiness counselor on your campuses, and let's make certain that we get the information corrected before testing day. The final thing to again remind students of is that the browser requirements are specific. Please do not use Internet Explorer for this. The two recommended ones, one by College Board, is Chrome. Firefox has worked exceptionally well for me for accessing all the information on the College Board site as well. Play around with them, make certain that they work for you, that they do what they need to. Exam day is not the day to find out that they're going to crash suddenly. And then finally, all it is a case of making certain that you do have steady internet access and you're focused on your questions. You all have prepped for this for a long period of time. You're ready to do this. That's your AP exam day checklist. Video short and simple. See you back for video 3.